What's up, everybody? I'm Kellen King here with Cullen Avon and Sam Lanier, and you're listening to 98.2 Sports Broadcasting Camp Radio. And we also have a live studio audience here today. And our first topic for today, the NBA MVP race, was highly debated. Joel Embiid, Nikola Jokic. Cullen, who do you think should have won MVP?
The answer was clearly Nikola Jokic. He's doing unbelievable things at his position, things that Joel Embiid is simply not doing and cannot do ever in his career.
Sam, what do you think?
I don't think it's either of them. I actually think it's Giannis Antetokounmpo, and here's why. Giannis is kind of entering the LeBron phase, where every single year he is the best player, but it's voter fatigue. Everyone knows he's the best player. They just won't give him the MVP. Giannis was clearly the best player. He was arguably the best defensive player, and he's one of the best offensive players in the game with his ability to shoot the mid-range, which he's massively improved in, and then to get to the rim at will. I would say Jokic is a close second and Embiid third.
And so the Denver Nuggets, they had a lot of injuries this year. Michael Porter and Jamal Murray missing the postseason. Do you think when they get those two back, do you think they're true contenders in the Western Conference? Sam, what do you think?
Absolutely. We saw it the bubble year. Jamal Murray was incredible that playoffs. Just not enough to beat that great Lakers team. But absolutely, they are contenders. But it's a big if Michael Porter Jr. can stay healthy. He's yet proven he can stay healthy.
Colin, what do you think?
I'm going to disagree. Michael Porter Jr. struggled before his injury, and he did not show signs of the star he was meant to be, especially the player he was in the bubble. He was not playing like that at the beginning of the season. And Jamal Murray, while he is an important player to his team, he is not enough to make them contenders. So, yes, I disagree with your take.
Do we have a live studio question anywhere? Does anybody have a question? No. Brandon has a question. Brandon, what do you think?
Hi, long-time caller, first-time listener. I was just wondering, what do you think the New York Knicks need to do this off-season to be NBA Finals contenders?
I'll take that one. I think they completely need to get rid of Julius Randle. We saw the regression. I don't think anyone thought he would ever be that good ever again. He obviously peaked, and his shooting splits were not good. It really is RJ Barrett's team now. So if they could try to get a Donovan Mitchell type, I think that is what could possibly take them to being a contender in the East.
Colin, any thoughts?
Well, personally, I think they need to look for a center. There's a lot of talk for free agent centers in the offseason, and if they could snag one of them, they would be a great team. They just need a dominant center. They have no dominant players. They just have average players and above average players. If they could get a Rudy Gobert or DeAndre Ayton, they will be able to improve greatly.
Thank you, everybody, for listening. You've been listening to 98.2 Sports Broadcasting Camp Radio. I'm Kellen King, signing off alongside Sam Lanier and Cullen Avon.